Hi everybody. Alright, I'm thinking this is our last hurrah here. Our last video for pre-calculus. It's we're taking the derivatives, which is a totally calculus topic here. So we're not pre-calculus right now, we're actually calculus, but we're going to use the derivatives to find extrema. Extrema, I mean maxes and mins. The tangent line at a maximum or minima has a slope. So if you look at it like this, that's horizontal. If you look down here, the tangent line is actually horizontal, but so the slope is always 0. When you look at, it's always a horizontal line, and the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Now, since the slope of the tangent line is the derivative of the function, we'll use the derivatives to find maxes and mins. That's what we're doing for just polynomial functions in this lesson. Well, let's see where that leads us. Here's my directions. Find the derivative of f, that would be f prime. Use this to find the points that are maxima or minima, and that's where the tangent line is horizontal. So, f prime of x equals the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. By this time we have done this a lot. Now let me find f of x plus h. That's 5 times x plus h squared minus 2 times x plus h plus 7. That is plugging in x plus h wherever there's an x, and we do have that 7 that's not connected to an x. Forgot to write that limit. Minus f of x, which is 5x squared minus 2x plus 7. This is over h. Alright. Now I'm squaring this. So I'm going to take 5 times, I didn't get too far in it before I remembered to do that. 5 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 2. Now I'll just, usually whoops, and then plus 7. Usually I distribute that. That's what I'm hesitating there for a second there. I am going to just remove those parentheses. Minus 5x squared, negative negative plus 2x, negative and a positive 7, that's negative 7 over h. Okay, we're taking a while to find the derivative. Once I find the derivative, I'm going to set it equal to 0 because up here we said the tangent line slopes where those are zeros, that's where we have maxes and mins. So, if I said that too quickly, I am going to go over it all again. The limit as h approaches 0 of 5x squared plus 10xh plus 5h squared minus 2x minus 2h plus 7, that 7 is not connected to anything, minus 5x squared plus 2x minus 7 over h. Negative 5x squared and positive 5x squared. Negative 2x and positive 2x. Positive 7, negative 7. Alright, how's that look now? The limit as h approaches 0, 10xh is still there. Minus 2, plus, let me put that in there, plus 5h squared minus 2h, let's see, and that is over h. And if I factor, I still haven't taken the limit yet. As h approaches 0, I've got an h in each one of these. That's good because we want it to cancel with that h. 10x plus 5h minus 2. Factor out that h on each of those terms in the numerator. Cancel those. And that f prime of x is well, let me take one more step for the limit. The limit of, as h approaches 0, of 10x plus 5h minus 2. 5h. Now h is approaching 0, so this becomes 0. So the derivative is 10x minus 2. Now, the question is, where does that, so the f prime of x is 10x minus 2. Okay, we are now going to set 10x minus 2 equal to 0. When we set that, this is the slope, when we set it equal to 0, 10x equals 2, x equals 2/10, or x equals 1/5. When I plug 1/5 in, I'll get the y. Now I do know this thing opens up, so this is going to be a minimum. And it's going to be 1/5, and the y coordinate, let me grab a calculator real quick. All right, clear. I'm going to take 5 times 1 divided by 5 and square that, minus 2 times 1 divided by 5, or 1/5, and then plus 7, and I get 6.8. If I stay consistent, that'd be 6 4/5. Okay, just for the fun of it, I want to graph that and then just see how accurate this is. Y equals 5x squared minus 2x plus 7. Way back first semester, we were doing some graphs like this. Okay, I am going to actually zoom 6 on that and take a look at this graph. Okay, I'm not quite sure why that's not showing up.